All right, everyone, we're here at Moorhouse, and just thoughts on tonight's match.
Yeah, it's good to get the win. Get back to winning ways after a tough loss last weekend, and yeah, we're just happy to get that win and show the work that we've been putting in all week.
Cool. Start with Lawson.
And a first shutout for you guys since March, I believe. Just how good does it feel having a defensive performance like this?
Yeah, it's getting back to what we do best. Honestly, we're a team that's historically hard to break down, and we wanted to get back to that, and we've been working on that kind of all week. So it's nice to see that work show in the game, and we had to really stick it out at the end.
Seb made some changes on the back line and where players were positioned. How much did that play a factor, and how was that for you with those changes in front of you?
Yeah, I mean, I trust everyone that comes into this team to do their job and do a role. I don't think it matters where any of the backline play, where any player plays on the pitch. We're gonna give 100% and give everything to the team and for this club. It's just nice that we stuck together and we rode those changes and we came out with a clean sheet.
Back to us.
Anna, you just surpassed 200 saves fairly recently, doing it all with one club. I mean, having a milestone like that and finding the success that you've had here with Orlando, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, I found a home in Orlando. I call this place home now, and I really enjoy living here and being at this club. And it's just nice that I've kind of come to America, stayed with one club, and had all the success.
How much have you kind of seen your career over the course of time since joining here as a backup and then kind of earning your way to the top? How have you kind of seen that progression over time?
Yeah, I mean, I had to come in and I had to earn my spot. I've had to work every single day for that in the Florida sunshine. So it's nice to get the rewards from that, and hopefully we can get back to succeeding as a club and bringing trophies back.
Anna, you touched on it in your opening remark, but to get back on the winning track with all the work that you guys have put in, just do you kind of think this will snowball from here? It's just something you guys really needed, a weight off the shoulders?
Yeah, I mean, it's important to get the win and kind of grind out that result. Hopefully it snowballs, but we know we have to do the work to keep that momentum going. It's not easy to win in this league. It's every single game is as hard as the next. So yeah, we know we have to work. Snowballing it's not just a thing that happens. Like, you have to work, you have to earn it, you have to keep plugging away. So hopefully we can keep doing that from now.
Kind of speaking of next games, you have a kind of crazy road trip coming up. You play Boston on Tuesday and then Denver on Saturday. How do you kind of prepare for being on the road for so long and also just having so many games in such a short amount of time?
I mean, I guess you just take it game by game. You can't look at the San Diego game before you look at the Denver game, and you can't look at the Denver game before the Boston game, you know? Sometimes road trips are nice because you get to bond as a team. You're with your teammates 24/7 basically, so you get to bond a little bit, and hopefully this win will now snowball, as you said, into this road trip.
Last question. We're going to go to Zoom for Luis Pineda.
Hello, Anna. Congrats on the win. The goal came very late in the 87th minute. How did the team's mentality shifted once you guys went one goal up? And what instructions were you given the defense in those final minutes to protect the lead without inviting to a lot of chaos in the later minutes? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole game we were focused on being defensively solid, and I think even before the goal went in, we said as a backline that we were going to keep this clean sheet. And then it only got more important when we scored the goal, and then we really needed to keep that clean sheet to take the 3 points home. But it's a mentality in this league, when you come to Florida and you play here, like, it's all about the mentality and who can survive the longest in the heat and who can make plays happen when you're fatigued. And I think it's just about focusing the whole game. I think we played for 112 minutes, something like that, which is crazy. But, you know, like, it's just who can handle that the best and grind out the result.